Alright, what's up guys? James here again, and today I want to make a video about what makes a winning product because I think a lot of people get confused about this, especially beginners. They don't understand like why a product sells on Facebook versus why one doesn't sell on Facebook. It really comes down to three things that I've kind of broken winning products down into, at least on Facebook. Now, for things like Amazon or things like if you're advertising on Google AdWords or something, then it's a bit different. But as far as Facebook ads and Shopify dropshipping goes, these are kind of three things that I've seen that really constitute a product that'll probably do well. And now there are other products that may not have these exact things that will do well. But for the most part, you know, in 2018, the way everything is right now, these are the type of things that I see selling really well for other people and myself as well. Let's kind of get into the first thing here. The first thing I think first and foremost is this product have the capability to be a viral product? Now, viral products, you know, virality is kind of overrated, I think. But as far as actually getting reach, virality is great. Because you know, you're going to be able to get your product in front of a lot more eyes and in front of a lot more people. If you see how a lot of dropshippers are doing things now, there's actually a huge company, I forget what it's called, it's like In the Know or something, and they're on Facebook and they actually have a Facebook Watch show. So what they do is they just basically make these cool videos. They have a staff and everything. They make these videos about these cool products and then they sell them on their website. It's called like Blue Crate or something.com. So basically what you're seeing is shows like this are getting a huge amount of reach and they're basically going viral. They're getting millions and millions of views. There's one that has like a punching bag. It's like a desktop punching bag commercial, and it's literally you know, maybe a minute long video, and it's just them using it. And it's literally, I think it has like 40 million views or something on Facebook Watch. So you kind of see that whole viral aspect, and you need to find products that they have that capability of going viral. Now, they don't have to be the most viral thing in the world. Like if something looks promising and maybe it doesn't have the capability to go hugely viral, like get 40 million views, that's fine. It doesn't really have that much of an effect. But you know, as far as dropshipping goes and the way we do things, you want a product to at least be semi-viral, right, in whatever market you're selling things in. So number two is one that I think a lot of people overlook when they're trying to find products, and it's, does this product solve a problem? Now, I know there are a lot of people that make money with print on demand and selling t-shirts and all that stuff, and selling, you know, custom jewelry or necklaces. And I used to try to sell a lot of jewelry and everything in the past, and I really never could get it to work that well because jewelry isn't necessarily, it's a good impulse buy, but it's not something that people really need, and it's something that people can just kind of skip over, you know what I mean? When you see a product that solves a problem and it's really cool, and it has kind of that impulse buy factor, then you can go ahead and you can almost guarantee that your product is going to be successful because you have that impulse, or you have that that factor that it solves a problem. And most people don't buy things that don't solve a problem, right? I mean, again, people buy necklaces and jewelry and, you know, whatever, but pretty much trace any product that you buy back to whatever problem it solves. Like if you buy a book, you're trying to solve the problem of not knowing enough, right? Whether it's about money, business, psychology, whatever. Or the problem maybe is that you're bored and you just want to read a book. When you buy a TV, it's so that you can have entertainment because the problem is you don't want to be bored, right? So those are just a few examples, and you can really look at your product and say, why would somebody buy this? What problem does this solve? And if it doesn't solve a problem, then it's probably not a great product to go after. Again, people make plenty of money doing doing like t-shirts and necklaces and stuff, but really the way I like to do drop shipping is I like to make sure that my product solves a problem for my audience, and that's really one of the keys to get kind of an explosive product like that, is to have a product that solves a problem for your audience. So really the third factor in this is this product something that can be impulse bought, right? There's some people that drop ship, I don't know, like higher ticket things that are like, you know, that they'll try to drop ship something that's like $150 plus, and that can work. And I've sold things that are high margin like that in the past where they have, you know, a $50, $60, $70 margin like that. And those are pretty easy to make work on Facebook ads because That way you have a lot of margin to work with, and you can spend up to $70 to acquire a customer. So what that allows you to do is go out there and spend $70 to basically get somebody to buy your product as a lead for your business. So that's huge, and that's something that can work. But really, when you're a beginner, you want to be in that like $19.99 to like maybe $50, $60 range, because that way, you know, that's still like an impulse buy. People will impulse spend, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks. But they really, it becomes more of a buying decision after it gets to like 150, you know, $200. Anything above 200 is going to be a little bit harder to make convert, and it's going to require you to have some more salesmanship than, you know, being able to sell like a 20 or 30 or 40 or $50 gadget. So really, when you're looking for products, you want to find something that is also the other two things that we've talked about, but you also want to find something that is basically you're able to impulse buy that, and you don't have to sit there and think about it. It's not like you have to go into like debt to buy this thing, right? You can go ahead and you can spend, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks on whatever the gadget is, and you'll be good. So you don't want the customer to have to think too hard about this. They just either kind of want it or they don't. And again, there's retargeting and everything to get people who didn't buy the first time, who didn't necessarily impulse buy that thing. But you know, really for beginners and for people who are starting out, and just to keep things a little bit easier, you want to have those impulse buy products. So that's pretty much it, guys. Those are the three things that I like to look for whenever I am looking for a product. Again, don't overcomplicate this. If it doesn't have one of these aspects, you don't necessarily need to count it off. Really, the only way to know if something is going to sell is if you test it. I've tested products that I thought were going to sell like crazy, and they never did. I've tested products that I thought were stupid, and they've sold like crazy. One example is those shoe covers that I sold a while ago. I've talked about it on the channel. I sold a few $1,000s of those, and I thought it was kind of dumb. Like, I would never wear those on my feet. But for some reason, whatever reason, people liked to buy those, and you know, people were happy with that. So again, it's not necessarily what you like, it's about what is able to sell. So really the only way to do that is to test it out and see if the market is going to respond to your offer. So guys, with that being said, that's it for today's video. I'm uploading daily, so go ahead and subscribe to keep updated with all my new videos. But that's pretty much it for today's video. I'll see you in tomorrow's video, guys. Take it easy.